everybody, and welcome back. I am the Sovereign, and this is my court. Are you excited? I'm excited. This is the long-awaited video of my Miss Universe hot picks. First of all, if this is your first time in attendance, hello. Please consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave our kingdom. I'm so excited. This is so long overdue, and the reason it's extended is because the Miss Universe season is extended. God, we have to wait so long for this, and I cannot wait. And yes, I am very aware that I am serving full French monarchy over here. Come through Louis XIV curls. Look, I'm an American and I have to pay homage to our longest standing allies, the French. So hey, I love curls though. Wait till spring. It's gonna be curl central. And I do have more tiaras coming through because do I have enough? No, I don't. As I'm making my list, a lot of you had questions for me as I'm like putting the list together and I'm pouring over the list. You guys have no idea how much time I spent staring at the list of names and reorganizing and re-ranking because I take this entirely too seriously. But hey, that's what we're here for, right? While I'm doing this, some of you had questions for me and a lot of you saw that I did an interview with the Miss Earth Queens, the entire court, which they're amazing, and you guys love Denmark, and she surprised me too. Okay, Denmark was a runaway like surprise favorite for a lot of you, and yeah, she's phenomenal, much more amazing than we even realized. But I did an interview with her and a lot of you were like, why don't you do this with other queens? Which I never even thought to do. I have to be honest, I never thought to do it because, not to say that I don't want to, but I'm not of the mindset that everybody watches the channel or knows I exist. So it surprises me when I find out people do know I exist because I don't feel like I'm so noticeable. So when people know me, I'm just like, you can see me. Yeah, it's weird. I feel very unnoticeable sometimes, but some of you asked, I should do this with other queens, and I don't slide into other queens' DMs because I don't want to be a bother, okay? I feel like I'm invading their space, and I don't want to do that. I have never slid into a queen's DMs without like an invitation to do so. Never have done it, but in my head, in my wildest dreams, I would love to do other interviews with other queens because they're so amazing, obviously. But in my head, I was thinking, and it popped up, and I'm like, I would love to play this game with the queens. I would love to get a couple of rounds of Among Us with like the Miss Universe queens or any queens in general and just let them play and have fun and totally kill each other. Just imagine how fun it would be though. Just
skip it up and that up. You're going to Brazil!
I would die. I would probably literally die. Some of them probably have it out for me, but it would be so much fun. Even if I wasn't involved, if I just got to watch them do that, I would live for it. So if anyone like wants to play, let me know. You can totally come and try to kill me. I have no problem with that. Okay, so we need to attend to what we're all here for. The Miss Universe hot picks list. Now, let's have a tough conversation real quick. This is a competition. There can only be one winner. There can only be one Miss Universe, and no matter how friendly these beautiful women are, none of them are trying to share the crown. Like, let's be honest, okay? No one is trying to share the #1 spot of Miss Universe, and I don't blame them. So I'm gonna do this list, but I know that there's gonna be a lot of angsty fans in the comments section wondering why certain people aren't placed. Look, I don't care about your feelings. I care about the competitive performance of the women that are presenting on stage. I don't factor in my own personal feelings. You guys know that there are several women that I just fell in love with, and they never even breached my top 5 on the list. I separate my personal feelings and love for the girls from their actual competitive performance. So if somebody's not performing or presenting to the standard of a top 10, top 5 competitor, You need to, that's not my fault. I'm not gonna sit here and lie though. That's what I'm not gonna do, okay? And most of you know this. Some of the queens even know this. I'm not the type of girlfriend to let my girls go out looking ridiculous or have their eyelashes falling off a cliff. I'm not the type of girl to look at you and be like, sis, you look amazing, when you damn well know you look like a wet flamingo. I'm not the type of girlfriend to have my girls, my friends, looking crazy. I've never been that type of friend, so don't ask me to sit on YouTube and lie, okay? I do love the girls. I love them, but this is a competition. Don't ask me to play nice just because they're women when we would never do it for men, okay? If men can take harsh criticism of their competitive performances, the women are fine. And quite honestly, props to you ladies, I've never gotten a woman saying anything in my DMs about I hurt their feelings. And if I ever did, I would totally apologize, but I do my best not to hurt anyone's feelings. This is a competition, okay? I'm trying to be nice. I try not to make fun of anyone, but if I catch crybabies in the comment section, I might just tease you. I might. You're grown. Most of y'all are grown. You're grown men and women, mostly men. I see the statistics. Suck it up. Here we go. These are my ladies who I think you should be watching out for. They may not be making top 20 right now, but they just might be coming up on some of your favorites. Okay, now let's start the official top 20s list. At number 20, we have Venezuela. 19, Curacao. 18, Brazil. 17, USA. 16, Spain. 15, Colombia. 14, India. 13, Vietnam. 12, South Africa. 11, Nicaragua. So for the ladies that I have ranked from top 20 to 11, some of them are just missing some either refinement or key things, such as the United States. United States always sends in well-spoken women, but they don't necessarily give the performance that is required of a crowned Miss Universe. So that's something that's gonna hold Miss USA back. When we saw Brazil, who I know a lot of these girls are working on their performances, we haven't necessarily seen them updated, but I've seen some of them updated. We saw Brazil, she, from what I can remember, competed in Miss World, and she still kind of competes, from what I can see, as a Miss World competitor, which isn't going to translate well to a Miss Universe stage. Now, I'm sure she does know this, but I'm aware that she has incredibly good speaking ability. So if she has the capacity to train in a way that is good and presentable for Miss Universe, she has a shot, which is why she's on the list. Spain is overlooked. Spain is overlooked. If you're not paying attention to Spain, you're not paying attention at all. India, because I know I got Indian fans down here and they're like, how could you do this to India? You put her number 14. Look, don't blame me. It is not my fault, okay? India has put out one of the best competitors that they have ever had this year and last year. India has put out quality competitors, to my surprise. Like, I didn't expect this coming out of India, so I'm actually very happy that she's here. It's not my fault she's number 14. Blame the other girls higher on the list, because even though India put out an incredibly good competitor, so did a lot of other unexpected countries. Blame them. You need to go ask those girls. Go ask Peru, because she's further up the list, why she's so amazing. Peru and the other girls' fabulousness is not my fault. I can't take the heat for that. Go ask Peru why she's so fabulous, okay? It's not my fault. Either way though, this queen is going to need some refinement and a little bit more confidence before she's able to boost up the list, because there are a lot of countries who unexpectedly put out really good queens. Which brings me to number 10, someone I know I'm gonna have to talk about, so let's just do it now. At number 10, I have Philippines. I think most people saw my reaction to this woman when she won, because she was a dark horse. She came out of nowhere, totally deserved. She killed, she slayed, amazing. Now, she's going into Miss Universe, okay? She has to not just impress her countrymen, she has to impress the world, people from other countries, other backgrounds. It's not just Filipinos, okay? So Ribia, You guys saw my reaction to her swimwear performance because came out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. What, sis? Huh? Look, I still have feelings about her swimwear performance, obviously. Her swimwear performance was glorious, but her evening gown was not something that was striking. It wasn't bad, obviously, but it wasn't something that was striking or memorable in a way that past Miss Universes have been. And that's something that's going to be an issue. I'm sure she's training, obviously. In Philippines, if they have a really good attribute, is their evening gown performances. So I'm sure they're going to be able to spice that up. But in the capacity that she's in right now, her evening gown performance is not going to be on par with the top 5 in this list. You cannot tell me right now that she can even go up against, when it comes to evening gown, she can't beat Panama. When it comes to evening gown, she can't beat Mexico. Peru, her evening gown performance in her national competition cannot beat those girls currently. Thank God she has time. My biggest fear when it comes to Philippines is her inconsistency, because I watched her throughout all of competition, and though she was pretty and she almost came off as like an average contestant up until like finals and whatnot, why wasn't she consistently grabbing the spotlight and grabbing everyone's attention? That's the issue. And some people are going to be like, and I've said this before, it's because that was her strategy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. A Miss Universe never goes under the radar. A Miss Universe is always captivating. A Miss Universe is always good. There was never a time in anyone's history of all the people I saw on YouTube talking about Zosie before she won where anybody thought Zosie wasn't doing great. Zosie was on everybody's radar because she was consistently good. I am troubled by Ribia's inconsistency, and that might be a confidence issue. We don't know, but I'm sure she's training. So I expect great things. She's the Philippines. I expect great things, but there are some fantastic women on this list that nobody expected. So she's gonna have to kick it up. At number 9, I have Panama. Panama. Personality, beauty, grace, elegance, regality. My thing with Panama would be if she has the capacity to hold a decent interview, if she has the ability to hold an inspiring conversation and give good, eloquent answers to those final questions. I'm not aware of the strength of her speaking ability, but Panama on stage is captivating. She is captivating. At number 8 is Peru. Oh my gosh, this girl. Oh my gosh, this woman. Peru, be proud. Peru, be proud. Be proud, Peru. Did anybody see this coming? We didn't. She is elegance personified. She is regal. When the first like 3 seconds I saw her, I was like, oh my God, queen. 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 She didn't have a crown on her head and she didn't need one. See, this is what I tell people. You don't need a crown on your head to be a queen. And Peru's one of those women, you look at her, you're in her presence and you're just like, queen. She's amazing, she's stunning, and she can speak. Oh, she can speak. Oh, she can speak. With her just aura of mature regalness and her speaking ability, Peru is that, she's that girl. Peru, she's that girl. And I admire you, sis. Thank you for spicing up the list. Let me not get stuck on, oh, it's so hard to not get stuck on some of these women. I gotta keep going up the list. I gotta go. Oh, I can get through this. At number 7 is Cambodia. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. If you're sleeping on Cambodia, I hope you have nightmares. I hope you have nightmares if you're sleeping on Cambodia, because you shouldn't be. How are you sleeping on Cambodia? How dare you? The disrespect. The disrespect of me watching everybody's list and Cambodia is not even on the list. Are you guys sleeping on Cambodia? See, when I make my list, I purposely go check countries that I know other people aren't checking for, just in case a girl might slip under the radar. It's hard to catch all of them, but I do my best. Don't sleep on Cambodia. Do you see her? Do you see this magnificent woman? And then I'm just like, because when a woman flies like this under the radar and comes out of nowhere, usually there's like some sort of flaw. It's like there's got to be something because it's not an established powerhouse. So I'm thinking, okay, her speaking ability probably isn't on par yet though, right? Then I heard her speak. You better not be sleeping on Cambodia. You can't. How can you? There's not much for me to say about her because she is so unexpectedly good. Please, I really hope that she's continuing to improve upon her skills, because sis has a chance. You got a shot, Cambodia, and I would love to see it. I would love to see it. At number 6, I have Canada. Okay, first things first. I didn't know when I wanted to address this or what I wanted to say, but you guys know that I have this uncontrollable urge to say things that need to be said that no one else wants to say, okay? So, all respect to the Canadian Queen, because I know it's not your fault, but how dare the Organization of Canada put a replica crown of the new Mawad crown on Canada's head? You didn't give her her own crown. The Miss Universe crown is something to be earned. I cannot, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw when I found out that that's what they did. Canada, never again. I'm not gonna make a video on it. I'm letting you know right now. Do not put a replica Miss Universe crown onto a competitor competing for a Miss Universe crown. I shouldn't even have to explain why that's a no-no. Now to the Queen herself. It's not her fault, so I can't fault you, sis. Congratulations. Canada actually surprised me. I didn't expect her to be so good on stage. Like, I didn't expect her to be what she is. And I don't think she has any, as far as I know, she doesn't have like formal training. She doesn't have a team, but Canada actually naturally does very well on stage. She does need technical help, but even still, she does enough to support herself in a competition. But her speaking ability, Canada speaks like Captain America. Canada speaks like she's trying to raise the dead, and by God, she certainly can. She's a very inspirational, impassioned speaker, and you can do your best to not listen to her, but she's gonna get through to you. Her speaking is not normal. It's powerful. It evokes feeling and emotion. She's a very impactful speaker. And Miss Universe is going to eat her up for that. Like, they're gonna love her for that. So if anything's gonna hold her back, it's going to be her stage technical ability, because the confidence is there. Her confidence is there. I saw her, like, sis was walking like a straight model. But like, the technical things of like straightening your knees and certain things needs to be handled. But for the most part, naturally, she's a great competitor. So if she has a team around her, making her better, the Americas. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a continent breakdown this year, which is why the list is the way it is. We're not sure if we're gonna have that, but Canada, watch out for her. All right, now it's time for top 5. At number 5, I have Australia. Why do I like this girl? I want to be friends with her. I want to be friends with her. When I see her and hear her and watch her, first of all, she's got the best personality in the competition. All of you, everyone's outdone by Australia. Australia's personality is outstanding. She has the relatability factor like perfected. I adore her. I adore you, girl. Wherever she is, okay? You are adored here. She is so fun, so happy, just relatable. And then she kills on stage. Not to mention that she's stunningly gorgeous, okay? But of course she is. Stunningly gorgeous. And this is what's scary about Australia. When you find a queen that just makes you smile, that just makes you want to be around her, that's a Miss Universe. Miss Universe isn't just a queen. She's a woman that you want to listen to, that you want to be around, a woman that you feel like you can trust, that you can talk to, that would understand what you have to say, that could teach you something. That could be an everyday woman that could be your friend. Look, Miss Universe is not easy. I've been telling you guys, because I know a lot of you are sitting there and you're like, God, you have such high expectations of Miss Universe. Yes, I do. That's why this is difficult. Didn't you know? You've been sitting there. Are you new? Some people think pageants are easy. Who said that? Not me. She has that captivating aura that just sucks you in like a moth to a flame, like a gnat to sunlight. She is like a ray of sunshine, and I absolutely adore Australia. Oh my God. And watching her on stage is so darn fun. There's not much to say other than, sis, you're amazing. You're amazing. And I can't wait to see you in Miss Universe because, stunning. At number 4, I have Indonesia. You guys saw that video when I first found Indonesia and I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. She's still on the top of my list. She's still on the top of my list. That should say something. Indonesia. She's one of those women that when you look at her and you see her, you think queen. Every picture you guys send to me on Instagram, all the videos that I'm getting sent to me, I'm watching this woman every single moment. She is not off at all. She is regal at every step. She is stunning at every point. She's amazing every time I see her. Legitimately, the woman is relentless. She's relentless. She will not get off my psyche right now. Indonesia has taken up residence in my brain rent-free for no reason. Like, Indonesia, have mercy on me, sis. You and the fans. She is, look, she's amazing. I know she's amazing. Okay, she really is. She's good. She's great, okay? She's great. She's been so consistent, and see, consistency matters. The way Indonesia's presenting herself right now is the way that Zosie was presenting herself when she was Miss South Africa. Every time you see a Miss Universe, she is stunning. Every time you see her, she's captivating. She's related, like, you love her every time you see her, and that's the energy I'm getting from Indonesia. She is relentless. Keep it up, girl. At number 3, I have Thailand, another girl I did videos on. Thailand, I haven't seen too much of her since she's been crowned, but I'm sure that she's training because it's Thailand. Hello. Thailand, Philippines, you guys train your girls. But I'm not worried about Thailand because she's one of those women that have consistently been consistent. She's been consistent across the board the entire time. Even when I was watching her in her national competition, Thailand was consistent, which makes me feel very at ease with having her on the top list because I know bare minimum she's gonna be consistent. And you know what? Thailand's consistently good. Always. She's never not been good. Any part of any competition, element of competition, appearance she's been in, she's always been good. Consistency is very important, I'll have you know, okay? Being consistent is, I would say, a little bit more important than having those spur of the moment shining moments. It's more important to be consistent because you have to be Miss Universe for a whole year. You got to be on point for a whole year. So if you can't be consistent for a few months, I can't see the Miss Universe organization putting its full weight behind you and putting the crown on your head. Thailand is consistently good. She's like the epitome of consistency. So she deserves her spot. Hey. At number 2, I have Puerto Rico. Shout out to the person in the comments section who this morning said, I can tell you have something against Puerto Ricans. You guys really need to like suck up your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. If someone's not performing well, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't know, I'm not, and I'm not gonna do it to make you feel better, especially if the girls can take it. You as a fan can take it too. Shut it down. But Puerto Rico is number 2 on my list easily. She shot up the list as soon as I saw her full performance. I was like, oh hell, oh hell, oh hell. It was so easy to just put her up there. It really was. She's elegant. We have a lot of bubbly queens. We have some fierce queens, but it's really difficult to just be elegant. Now, it's really difficult to be elegant and fierce and captivating, which is why the portion of like evening gown is so difficult, because you have to give all these subtle emotions to the audience, to the judge, in a span of 30 seconds. It's very difficult to do, but Puerto Rico, elegant, fiery, mysterious. She's regal and mature. Like, she is so confident and grounded in her performance. You just don't even question the fact that she's a queen. It simply just feels like, yeah, she's the queen. It feels like she's the queen already. That's how she performs. Puerto Rico performs as if she was already the queen. And that's why I'm just like, I'm gonna give the queen her spot. Look, sis looked at me in her video, turned her face and said, put me on your top 5. And I said, okay. I'm not gonna argue with that performance. You're not gonna catch me arguing with that performance. She said, put me on the top 5 with that performance. I said, sis, there you go. There you go. And there's only one spot left. There's one spot left. At number 1, I have Mexico. Mexico's my #1 spot because sis killed. She killed it. Oh my God. Mexico. Mexico. Congratulations, Mexico. Oh my gosh, that woman. Breathe. Guaranteed, 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 Mexico's a finalist. She has to be, she has to be. The confidence, the stage presentation, the technical ability, the speaking ability, the beauty, the charisma, the charm. Mexico has my #1 spot and it is deserved. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest. The placement can change between like my top 4, top 5. Okay, because those girls, that's where the cat fight is. I can't wait for that cat. It's really those girls. And the middle of my list is gonna duke it out as well. Like there are some fights to be had this year because there's a lot of unexpected countries that came out with queens, such as India, Peru, Cambodia. No one, like, where did you guys come from? It just happened. But Mexico is that woman. And yes, I am aware that she was a finalist in the Miss World competition, which great on her. Miss Universe is more demanding, and I'm very happy to see that she's able to meet those demands flawlessly, amazingly. Mexico. And some of you are probably wondering if the issues going on with the Mexican organization is going to have any impact. And that comes, when we're talking about this, we're talking about Mexico being crowned as Miss Universe. From what I know about Miss Universe, the national director doesn't have much control if their contestant is crowned Miss Universe, because then the Miss Universe organization takes over. So I don't think we would have to worry about any nonsense from Lupita, but it shouldn't be held against her. Now, if the Miss Universe had to organize things with Lupita and that had to happen, then I can see it being an issue, because Lupita is not the best face of the Miss Universe organization right now. So, but for the woman herself, sis is amazing, and I'm not holding anything against her, because I just don't do that. I give what I see is deserved, and she deserves the #1 spot right now. There you go, Mexico. You're amazing. You're amazing. Okay. So Miss Universe is scheduled for 2021. We haven't been given an exact date yet, but as soon as I know, you guys will know. Make sure you check in the description box below to join the kingdom so that you can talk with other pageant fans, make a friend. There are lots of things coming to the channel. If you just want to stay and just keep up with the queens, that's totally fine. But I will be bringing other things to the channel so that you can learn and explore and have fun with me throughout many different things as we, love the queens through the years. This is my 3rd Miss Universe competition on YouTube. I just had my 2nd YouTube birthday, so I'm going into my 3rd year. Yay! I'm excited to have fun with you guys. Oh, I'm excited to see the girls. Good luck to all the girls. If any of you want to play Among Us or something, hit me up. Let me know, if you want to. I hope that you guys are all safe and having fun. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Who is on your top 10 list? Is there someone not on my list that you think should be on my list, or anybody I haven't seen yet? I know people are watching out for countries like Malta. Let me know what you think in the comment section down there. I love you, I'll miss you, and I will be back in a future video. Bye!